We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Adam Frazier stands in as he looks at a called strike. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball, hopefully, in this game.
So striding forward now, Josh Bell certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And that'll get down for a base hit. Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And that's in there. Base hit. Frazier rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Here's Starling Marte. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on. You got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And this is foul tipped, so that runs the count full now at 3-2. Grounded back up the middle, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's the first pitch to him. Dexter Fowler comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count, so if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit slowly back to the mound. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate. The tag, and it's a double play. And that gets him. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Orioles, center fielder, Adam Jones.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak. A 1-1 now to Jones. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Set to deal on 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Stepping up now, Tim Beckham. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Around first is Beckham on his way to second. And he'll reach second now with one away. So striding in, Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. For Beckham, another extra base hit to add to the total, now 19 on the year. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Here it comes, 0-2. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Taken in by Wong. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. In now, Sean Rodriguez. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Second baseman.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Josh Harrison stands in. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Digging in to try it again, Adam Frazier. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Big.
Designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch.
1 run is scored. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
Left fielder,
Gregory Polanco is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
In to score, the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Piscotty sprinting after it, and it's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Well, that's a pitch right there you got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. If you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Batting, right fielder, Dexter.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jones on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Here's John Jaso now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Francisco Cervelli will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Cervelli.
To short. Beckham is right there. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Number 6.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And a good throw gets him one gone. So digging in now, Trey Mancini, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
He's just looking overmatched right here. A late swing followed by another late swing. Just dominating him right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Fowler on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Sean Rodriguez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Colton Wong. He singled his last time up. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Coming to the plate now, Josh Harrison. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hit down the third base line. Machado is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Pablo.
Leading off for the Orioles, designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Soft liner to the right side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Number 10, Adam Jones.
Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. There's one. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tim Beckham. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. That misses 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The tag, and he is out on to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here.
Third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Shortstop.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Here it comes. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Trumbo coming on, but this will land untouched. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting.
From the stretch.
Josh.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard up the middle. Reined in. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in and looking for more. Gregory Polanco. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone.
Threw it right past him. A swing. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off the 4th inning, left fielder Mark
sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Jonathan Scope.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
Striding in, Trey Mancini comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. Digging in once again, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Fielder number 6.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Piscotty moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He hit a sac fly earlier. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So striding in,
Now batting,
Francisco Cervelli.
catcher.
He's 0 for 1 thus
Francisco
far.
Cervelli.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Looped out towards short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. Ready once again,
Now batting,
Sean Rodriguez.
first baseman,
0 for 1 with a run
Sean
scored thus
Rodriguez.
far. Line drive snagged on a short hop. He'll go to scope at second for the force out. And now at the plate, Pablo De La Cruz.
Leading off for the
He'll
Orioles,
lead things off against
designated
Garrett
hitter,
Cole.
Pablo De La
Hit
Cruz.
hard to third. Harrison's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting,
Now to the plate,
catcher,
Wellington Castillo.
Wellington Castillo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
That's on
But
the
he
field, number
does,
10.
and he really spotted that
Adam
pitch.
Jones.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Cole into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Jones is going to have himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Ready for another
Up next
shot
for the
now.
Orioles,
Tim Beckham.
the shortstop.
1 for 2 with a double
Tim
on the ledger so
Beckham.
far. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play. Digging in once again, Colton Wong.
Leading off for
He's
Pittsburgh,
singled in 2 trips to the
second
plate thus
baseman,
far.
Colton
First
Wong.
pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2. Josh Harrison is on deck. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another
Josh
shot, Josh Harrison. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready for another chance. Adam Frazier. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Set to deliver the 0-1 down the first baseline. And that's under his glove. Oh, he picked his head up, and it's into right field. The tag from Castillo is not in time, and the run's in to score. Josh Bell the next to hit. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Preston Irvin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Softly hit out to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Throw won't get him. Digging in to try it again. Gregory Polanco. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Manny Machado. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman Manny.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Mark Trumbo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming on is Fowler. He can't get there as it falls in. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. On a line to shortstop. Ready once again, Trey Mancini. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff.
Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Stepping in, Pablo De La Cruz. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Frazier ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Starling Marte. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starling
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Dexter Fowler. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Piscotty. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Settling in now, Sean Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Cervelli is on his way home. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 9-2 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Here's the catch.
Leading off for the Orioles, catcher Wellington Castillo.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Rodriguez is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. One gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. The 1-1 now to Jones. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Cole is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Tim Beckham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit on the ground to short. And that will conclude matters here in the. Stepping in, Josh Harrison. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Third baseman, number 5, Josh
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Mancini will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch.
Designated hitter, Josh Bell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Manny Machado. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Striding into the box, Mark Trumbo. Last time through was a base hit. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Little dribbler back at him. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. 2 runs, 9 hits. 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he's out. In now, Gregory Polanco. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Gregory
sent on the ground out to second. Scope is there, and a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. Here's Starling Marte, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Dexter Fowler.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. High pop up. Scope on the move. Oh, and this drops in the infield. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Cervelli.
And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Piscotty, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Sean Rodriguez. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The runner scores from second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So stepping in, Colton Wong. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Machado is going to put this one away on the dirt in front. Digging in now. Stephen Piscotty. He'll be the one to get it. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Curveball grounded towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Pablo De La Cruz.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Polanco has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Castillo.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
Wong onto the grass, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he doubled down on doubles here. Two of them on the stat sheet, and they were a factor in the outcome of this ball game.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance here at the ballpark, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending.